Personally, I don't like any of my clients taking the stand in a criminal case. It's not something they're required to do. And I have not generally had any clients take the stand unless they first undergo a very rigorous cross-examination by me and pass. And more times than not, when they're going through that process, they say, all right, Tim, stop, time out. I don't believe myself. I'm not testifying. So I can't see it being a good idea here either.
I can't help but think about the last time he kind of testified in his own defense. It was when he was deposed in the E. Jean Carroll civil case. Right. And it was a videotaped deposition. And there was one moment where he confused the woman suing him with his second wife, Marla Maples. And then there was this moment when he was asked about that infamous quote about grabbing women by their genitals. Take a listen.
It's true with stars that they can grab women by the...
Well, that's what it's. If you look over the last million years, I guess that's been largely true. Not always, but largely true. Unfortunately or fortunately.
Unfortunately or fortunately. I mean, it seems like putting him on the stand would be risky.
It is, and that's kind of an illustration of why it's an uncontrolled environment. You don't know necessarily what the client's going to say. Even a very well-practiced client can say things that they would regret after the fact. So you try to remember a trial is a presentation for the jury where you're going to try and control it as much as you can, and that's an uncontrollable risk.
Yeah, and
try to avoid it.
To say the least, he's not the most disciplined, on-message individual I've ever met.